Hey, it's Greg again. Thanks for joining me on my YouTube channel. The question we're going to answer today is, how do you know if your house is priced fairly? Well, the easiest way is to ask your agent. What your agent will do is look at comparable sales in the area. What that means is they'll look for houses, typically similar size, similar bedrooms in the neighborhood or in the immediate vicinity around you. They'll look for stuff that's sold in the last 90 to 180 days. And they'll see how much those houses sold for and how those houses compare to your house. On the mortgage side of things, that's very similar to what an appraiser does, except an appraiser takes a more scientific approach. They'll look at two similar homes, and if one say has a pool and the other doesn't, then they have a specific value that they'll either add, say, $5,000 to one house or take away a couple $1,000s from the other house. So what happens if the house doesn't appraise? Your lender will only loan up to the appraised value, so a couple of things need to happen. Either the seller can come down in price to the appraised value, and that way the bank will loan on the whole property, or you have to bring extra cash to the table to make up for that difference. For example, if your offer is at $400,000 but it only appraised at $395,000, you may have to make up that difference, that $5,000 in cash. The third option, and what typically happens, is the buyers and sellers will meet somewhere in the middle. They'll negotiate, the seller will come down a little bit, the buyer will probably go up a little bit and bring a little bit of extra cash, but usually all parties will do that just so they can get the house that they want. One other thing that can happen is we can go back to that appraiser and check what comps they used, and sometimes we can supply them different comps that will cause them to change their appraisal. We've had it before when an appraisal came in $25,000 less than what was expected. And after we sent them a couple houses that they hadn't looked at before, we got that up to market value. If you have any other questions about appraisals or how to value a home, just give me a call. I'd love to help you out, show you how we do it.